What's up, gamers? Welcome, reporters and idols. Welcome back to another episode of Sakurasccccccbv Succubus. This is we're spelling Sakura Succubus. We're loading in. Like we're about to load in.
What do we even call our fans?
But you know what? I thought it was Annie Baker. But
Yeah, I thought it was Animakers.
but check this out, guys.
What?
You know what today is? It's the 5th. Wow.
Oh.
It's a day later. I'm another day older, another day wiser. Onto the tricks of this game. I know. Not to fall for any shenanigans now.
It's another day.
Another dollar. The daylight comes, I'm on my way. Are we ready?
I'm really pissed at IU for. It's just I hate the typical mad
for
tsundere
assaulting us?
look. Yeah, that and I just hate the typical angry like tsundere face. Like you're worth nothing and that's all you'll ever be. Just like
Yeah.
fine, I don't.
Yeah, I
have
have my
feelings
parents
for
to
you
do that
either.
already. Like, I don't know if I would want my girlfriend to look at me like that too, you know?
How does anybody look at that and think, yeah, I want that?
I don't know. I mean, I see a girl holding a knife. She's like, I want to kill you. I'm like, I want that, so. I'm just saying, you do what floats your boat. I'm not gonna judge too hard. Although I will say that being verbally berated all the time probably doesn't sound too good.
No.
At least if the my yandere kills me, like I'm dead, you know, that's the end of it.
Right.
But if I have to put up with this, it's like a fly buzzing around your head, like for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I don't know if I
What
want that.
is your starter?
They would never talk to me ever again. This is an order. Poof! IU turns off and marches off. Oh, IU turns and marches off. She mutters to herself all the while. Arms swinging back and forth at her sides like a soldier's. Not sure what she's saying exactly, but a few choice bits and pieces of her angry monologue filter back to me on the cool breeze. Oh, this stupid loser. Who do you think he is? Freaking the floor that like work with the camera. Attractive, or he's not my type though, so I don't really care like that.
Wait, what did you shuffle back? I didn't even see.
Special to that guy.
Oh, the Sylvie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't move. I'm so stunned by
great.
my unexpected encounter with IU. I can only stand there, mouth like agape.
Agape.
It's only after a few minutes have elapsed
Right.
and he has faded
Right,
from
was-
view that I finally returned to my senses. And it's still isn't this the same moon from Soccer Gamer?
Oh my god, it is. Wait, didn't we? Oh my god, I think we mentioned it in the first episode.
Well, I don't remember because it was a long time ago.
No, it was a long time ago.
My head's still throbbing and my back aches, but I don't think I've broken anything. There's something to be thankful for, at least. But the same can be said for my camera.
You're
Shit.
fired. You're fired.
I take one courtesy look inside my bag, and soon wish I hadn't bothered. It's like, you know the face that Gi-hoon makes whenever something goes bad? He's
Yeah.
like, I'm dead.
Like opening it up the thing and just like, oh no spoilers. I don't know.
Next game is Dalgona, and he'll to the, he's like, oh.
Whoops.
There's no two ways about it. My boss is definitely gonna kill me. Okay, well at least you know you don't have to. I don't know. You don't have to worry about rent. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hahaha. What a day. Sitting in a smoky bar. I'm just gonna say it right now. That bar doesn't look very smoky to me. I'm just gonna be real.
No, that does not look like that.
I'm just gonna be honest. It's not the most smoky bar. I've seen smoky bars. This is not as
I've seen smoky bars too. That's not smoky bar.
unless it's describing the aesthetic of the bar. Then it's kind of the wood. Maybe the wood is smoky. You know what I mean? It's a whiskey bar.
Oh.
It's very.
Oh.
I'm sitting in a smoky bar. Maybe you smoke in there, but there's no smoke.
Smoky bar.
Nursing some cocktail or another. I'm not sure what it's called, and neither do I really care. I was so out of it when I arrived at this bar, and more than a little intimidated by the vast selection of drinks available. I asked the bartender to make up whatever cocktail they wanted. The cocktail is a comforting amber color, and it tastes faintly fruity. It's not bad, though. In my current state of misery, I wouldn't say no to something even harder. Then again, getting too drunk might be a poor idea. My head's still killing me. Though alcohol can sometimes take the edge off of worldly pains, at other times it can only serve to exacerbate them. That's some words. Why? Given I've been so unlucky today, I'd rather not take my chances. I sip at my drink, only half tasting it. Yeah, because he only puts it on half his tongue, you know what I mean? Like,
Forget the science.
I only want to taste half of the stuff I'm freaking. Like the rest of it, I don't want to know what it tastes like.
His tongue separates it scientifically. Where he only tastes the good parts. The rest of it he just throws down his gullet.
Yeah. That's what I do, like, when I'm eating poke or whatever. I'm like, oh, I don't want to taste the whole poke cube. So, like, I turn off half my tongue so I taste half of it. I'm like, there we go. Jazzy piano fills the air. Oh, is that what it is?
That's jazzy.
That's nice.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Mingled with that of casual conversation. Yeah, because the bar looks so busy right now.
At least put some filler people. I don't know.
Some silhouettes.
Yeah, at least some silhouettes. You know, Ruby it up. I don't know, frick.
Ooh, we gotta make it like volume 1 up in here.
Yeah, straight up.
This bar is a fairly popular one, and several men and women, though mostly men, are sitting about drinking. Okay.
Okay.
Some of the men are in business suits, while the women wear sparkly evening dresses, their faces carefully made up, and their feet wedged into perilously high-heeled shoes. I wonder if these men just finished work. It's a weekend, but that doesn't necessarily mean R&R for Japan's bankers or businessmen. Some companies operate even during Saturdays and Sundays. Their workers obliged to work long into the night. Pity all these guys with their slick back hair and their slightly rumpled suits. At least I would if I hadn't had such an awful day myself. Not only did I fail to take any photos of IU, but I was also slapped across the face by the self-same woman. Then, to cap things off, I broke the very expensive camera equipment my boss commanded me to take care of. I'm so not looking forward to going into work on Monday. My boss is going to eviscerate me. At least the businessmen around me, worried though they look, seem to be having fun. They probably earn a lot more than I do, and I doubt their bosses are as draconian as mine. My boss is a jumped-up man with an inflated sense of self-importance who loves to breathe down the necks of his employees. Choose us out for small affairs, and he seems to take genuine sadistic delight in making the newest hires cry. That's me. He's never made me cry. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little afraid of him. I've generally kept in his good graces for the 3 years I've been working under him. That's gonna come to an end on Monday because I broke the third $10,000 camera.
Yeah, seriously.
I'd like to think he won't fire me. As much as I dislike my job, I kind of need it to pay the bills, but that might be a touch too optimistic. Even if it doesn't fire me, which is a distinct possibility, the costs of the smash camera are going to come directly out of my earnings. Huh?
So many parentheses in these couple sentences.
Yeah, why
Even
didn't
if he doesn't fire me, which is distinctly possible.
why didn't he just put a comma there?
No, seriously. That would be more grammatically correct.
Even if he doesn't fire me, which is distinctly possible, a distinct possibility, period.
Yeah.
The cost of this smash camera are gonna come. I don't even. Either way, I don't know how to spell.
Either way.
Guess I'll be eating instant noodles for the rest of the month. This will be the last time I'll be able to go to a bar too. Milk over my drink, my fingers buried in my hair. I'm suddenly very aware of how expensive this cocktail was. I want to make it last for as long as possible. Whether I get fired or not, finances are going to be tight. I can't afford to spend too much. How I envy the businessmen around me, forking out bills for fancy drinks and snacks. Pretty women, maybe girlfriends, but they could be escorts. It's hard to tell. Wow.
Ooh, pretty woman.
That's kind of shallow. hang on to their arms laughing at all their bad jokes, lips shimmering with gloss. When was the last time a pretty girl draped herself over me like that, huh?
Like
Just
earlier,
being sarcastic.
10 minutes ago, when you got assaulted.
Okay, there we go. Well, strictly speaking, it was about half an hour ago when Ayu was making herself pretty comfortable on my lap until she slapped me.
Oh god, oh my god, I called it.
That's another thing to feel rotten about. That Ayu's so sadistic. She really got my hopes up. Oh. I take another sip of my cocktail. I hope it might lighten my dreary thoughts. But it's actually making me feel worse. Wow. Maybe we should hurry up and get out of here. I'm too broke to get drunk, and the trains will stop running soon. I knock back the rest of my cocktail, then get to my feet. I'm ready to make a beeline. I exit. When? Oh my, are you leaving already? That is a shame. It's not even midnight yet.
Oh.
A sultry voice calls me back. I turn, blinking, then gasp. It's a Sakura Succubus.
It's a succubi.
It's a beautiful business.
Beautiful businesswoman. What even is that? Was that a Steam notification or is that a?
Yeah, that was achievement.
Nice.
Achievement.
Beautiful businesswoman achievement got.
This card has to be face up to resolve.
Sitting by the counter is an incredibly attractive businesswoman. She has dark tan skin with contrasts with her almost bone white hair. She's dressed in business attire, but her pinstripe suit and white shirt gape, open to reveal an ample bosom. Bosom. One of her legs is crossed over the other, and in one hand she holds glass. Her eyes are green, a little like cats, and they're lidded. Yeah, because my eyes don't. I don't have eyelids.
Think about women's eyes like that, yeah.
Do you have eyelids? Are your eyes lidded?
My eyes are
What is
lidded.
this,
Are your
Eclipse?
eyes lidded? Quick, check if they're lidded.
She has eyelashes too. A playful smile puckers her lips, and her face is flushed, probably from the alcohol.
What a gay.
Something about her looks familiar, but I can't quite place her face. To be quite frank, her large bosom is attracting most of my attention, as are her thighs. You could crush a watermelon between thighs like that. Was she really calling out to me? But why? I
What
don't
a
think I'm
fucking-
particularly unattractive. My flyaway hair and my baggy jeans aren't the
Wow.
pinnacle of fashion or good taste. It should be obvious at a glance that I don't pull in half the salary as some of the big shot businessmen around here too. Must have been mistaken. It can't have been me she was calling out to. There's no way.
You'd be
I
surprised.
turned ready to walk away once more. Hey, I was talking to you. You know, it's rude to leave a lady in the lurch. Didn't your mother teach you any manners?
Err.
The wind slap is throaty, and it does any number of curious things to my body.
Okay.
I can feel my hair standing on end, and my mouth feels dry despite the alcohol I was consumed.
Doesn't alcohol make you mouth dry?
Yeah, I'm
anyways?
pretty sure pretty sure that's just dehydration.
Yeah. Maybe that big of whiskey is enough if you didn't drink water. I feel like at that
There
point.
you go. He is the most interesting man in the world. I don't always drink my cocktails, but when I do, I go down to Shibuya's Smoky Bar. Stay thirsty, my friends. I wonder if anyone will even know what that commercial is.
Funny, I ran into parodies before I actually ran into the actual commercial. It's funny.
He is the most inept man in the world. I don't always freak my cameras, but when I do, I make sure it belongs to my boss. Stay broke, my friends.
Stay fired, my
Fuck. Yeah, do you think anyone because A, people don't watch TV anymore, and B, it's like
I think
well, it's not that long.
it's
Commercial.
kind of old in the grand perspective. I mean, I think anyways. It's not like late TV, but it's kind of like like in the middle of late TV, where it kind of, even then it was kind of like boring. I don't think a lot of people were super interested in anything that was going on during that time, right? Because that was like after
On
The
TV?
Office time, yeah, or at least after
I don't,
Prime Office.
I don't remember.
I don't know
I thought it was way before
that commercial.
streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I
actually,
know.
I don't know because I didn't get Netflix until way later, so I don't know.
I was talking about actual street, like actual live Office, like when it was being released on TV.
I
don't
never
know.
watched Office, so I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm trying to put it in perspective because I never really watched that kind of TV, anyways, either. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. People are gonna correct us in the comment section and be like,
I
"Yeah,
guess
it's
she really
wrong."
was talking to me.
I think.
Woman
wait,
is talking to
like
me?
back a
What?
little bit.
I beg your pardon?
Red alert.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, I do want that.
I glanced back at the businesswoman. No, I'm just kidding. Femme fatale. Doing my level best not to gawp at her chest. I'm not a teenager anymore, damn it.
That is
Do I
something
know
didn't
you? You look familiar, though. I don't think we've met before.
So this was like one card.
Oh, I look familiar, do I? I suppose that's hardly a surprise. My name is Marina. Wakatsuki Marina. Does that ring any bells? Ah. Now that she said that, her name does sound very familiar. The newspaper I work at, Sakura Daily,
What the hell?
ran an article on her just a few weeks ago.
Sakura Daily? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'm sorry. The other Sakura things like felt like unironic, or at least ironic in Sakura Gamer. I just felt like they were lazy. Sakura Daily. There you go. There's the name.
Yeah, plus they came up with Mika Maid.
They did come up with Miko Maid. Like they could
Oh,
do Miko articles or something. I don't know.
yeah, Mika articles. There you go. Wakatsuki Marina is a famous entrepreneur and businesswoman. Half Japanese, half South African, I think half German, half South Korean, half North Korean. Marina is the head of a world-famous brand of designer clothes, perfume, cosmetics, and more. I'm pretty sure that's like one of those things where he couldn't think of anything more to say, but he forgot to say he was supposed to say designer clothes, perfume, and cosmetics, but then he forgot to say and cosmetics, so it's just cosmetics. So he has to say and more.
I just find it kind of like he's saying it in his head, or I don't know.
It's like, frick, I messed up.
I messed up in my head. Let me just put the "and more" at the very end of that sentence because I can't change it.
She's one of the wealthiest women in Tokyo, though she's no idol. I think she might be more famous than I am.
Suck it
Run into two famous celebs today. All under an hour. What are the odds of that? Oh, check this out, hipster. Celebs. Yo, welcome to Thanos' world.
And he has no camera too. That sucks. Bro's gonna get double fired.
While I was content to slap me and call me a pervert, Marina actually seems interested in instigating a conversation.
There you go.
This is amazing. I'm a photographer for local papers, so I've met a few B-list celebrities in my life, in my time. But never have I met a woman that exudes class and glamour like Wakatsuki Marina. Be still, my beating heart.
Oh my god.
My, you certainly look surprised. You'll attract flies if you let your mouth hang open like that, dear. It's not a very attractive look. Oh, I'm sorry. It's alright. You don't need to apologize. I'm not offended. You just look ugly. People often gawp when they see me. I'm quite used to it. I am a celebrity, you know. Yes, I'm aware. I can't believe I didn't recognize you sooner. I bow again, which makes Marina giggle anew. Teehee. Like I said, you don't need to apologize. I get enough of that at work. It's always, yes ma'am, right away, and we're so terribly sorry. My workers always respect me, but they're so distant, it's almost like they're afraid of me. I know I'm very wealthy, beautiful, charismatic, and so on, but at the end of the day, I'm still a normal woman. I get tired of people groveling before me. Sometimes I just want to have a normal conversation. Oh, right, I see. I'm so... And apologies is fully formed my tongue, but I cut myself off before I can say anything foolish.
What?
He's like, I'm sorry. No, I need to think of something else to say. I don't want to sound like a fool. So how big are they? Oh, dang it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Imagine
no.
wording it like that. I mean,
This must be why Marita called me over, despite the vast gulf of differences between our wealth and social standing. She's tired of being treated like a celeb, and no doubt wanting to capricious whim of the wealthy. She wants to speak to a member of the peanut gallery like me. This is all a bit sudden. My heart's thudding incredibly hard, but well, it might just be the alcohol kicking in.
yeah.
Marina wants to speak to a nobody like me. Who am I to refuse her? Yeah, I mean, that's a good... You don't look like a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah.
Now why don't you sit your cute bottom back down on the counter, sweetie? Don't you want to buy another drink? Oh, she called you sweetie. I wouldn't mind, but I don't have much money. That's alright, I'd be more than happy to foot the bill. That's very kind of you, but are you sure? I wouldn't want to put you out. Nonsense. Rena waves one manicured hand carelessly. I'm a wealthy businesswoman. This, I was joking about it before, but they're really hammering in this businesswoman thing. It's not just I'm wealthy, it's I'm a wealthy
I'm
businesswoman.
a businesswoman. Duh. Anything that you need covered, I can cover it because I'm a businesswoman.
A drink or two is hardly going to break the bank. Aha! I guess you are a businesswoman. I flush. Embarrassed that a mere photographer even didn't... I'm embarrassed that I, a mere photographer, even thought to question the depths of a businesswoman's pocket. She's infinitely richer than I could ever aspire to be. I know common courtesy dictates that men should foot the bill during dates, but screw it, this is not a date. Yeah, this isn't really a date, and Marina's the one who offered to buy me a drink in the first place. I think it's fine to flaunt the convention every once in a while. If you don't mind, then, sure, I'll be happy if you bought me a drink. That's a spirit. I like a man who can hold his liquor. Bartender, can I get a couple of lemon highballs over here? I passed out.
I passed out. I passed out before the alcohol even got there. I'm just shocked at the idea.
I sit down next to Marina while she plies me with alcohol. We drink together for a while, idly exchanging banter. All the while, I try not to stare at Marina's chest. Why are they so obsessed with this?
I don't know.
Why are they so obsessed with him being obsessed about wanting to look at her chest?
Cause I don't know. Cause the old protagonist, typical thing. Making him a perv, I guess, at this point.
I guess so. I can hardly believe that this is happening. What's become of my life? About half an hour and 3 more lemon highballs later, Marina shoots me a curious glance and says, "So Hiroki, why do you look so down? Did something happen?" Guess you could say that, yeah. Well, yes, I guess you could say that.
Yes, I could say that.
But was it really that obvious? Quite. That's why I called you out. I couldn't stand to see such a handsome young man looking so, well, defeated.
Yeah.
I know we're relative strangers, but as the old saying goes, problem shared is a problem halved. Would you mind telling me what's on your mind? I don't know if you want to hear it. It's nothing that interesting. It's work stuff, I guess. As a businesswoman, I'm very well acquainted
She's
with
the
troublesome work
added
stuff.
the
I have plenty of problems of my own to deal with.
alt art.
Oh,
I
just
figured as
helped
much.
you on
That's
this
why I
thing.
don't want to burden you with mine. But Marina leans in a little closer. I can feel the silky softness of her silvery hair against my flesh skin. think it would be nice to listen to somebody else's woes. It might take my mind off of my own concerns, and who knows? Listening to your problems might help me think of a way to resolve these pesky problems of mine. Would you mind telling me what's wrong, dear? I'd love to get to know you better. You're so cute after all. Marina draws her pink cat-like tongue along her lower lip. Ooh, don't do that.
No.
Why, you're good enough to eat. I don't think I'm all that good looking, but if you want to listen to my belly aching, I suppose I could oblige. You did buy me a few drinks after all. Now, comfortably lightheaded, I offer Marina a small smile, then launch into my tale. I don't want to actually. I don't want to listen to the tale though.
You don't want
Can
to?
we stop now?
You want me to stop right now?
Yeah, can we stop?
I guess we can. Yeah, let's.
I don't want to read. I don't want to. I'm a photographer for the Sakura Daily. Do you know it? I.S. was interviewed by an employee of that newspaper only a few weeks prior. Yeah, that was me. So I wasn't misremembering. We have run a piece on Marina before. It's nice to know I'm not going to see now, I guess. Well, my boss sent me out to a concert by IU tonight. She's a popular idol. Yes, I know about her. I know her very well, as a matter of fact. Really? You'd be surprised to know how close we are. Hoo hoo hoo. So they're both succubuses then.
Yeah, there's no succubi.
They're both succubuses. They're both succubuses.
It's succubus or succubi?
Is it succubus, succubuses, or succubi,
Yeah,
or succubis,
succubis.
right? Right?
Well, I guess like it wouldn't be succulent like succulents. It would be succulents, not succuli.
Succubants.
Succubin.
They're demons. They're demons.
They're demons. Demons. All
I
right.
look at Marina
demons.
intrigued. She doesn't look like the sort of person who'd be familiar with the musical stylings of IU. Marina looks like she'd be into classical music or jazz, not high energy J-pop numbers.
Oh well.
Guess you
screw
can't
that,
judge a
yes.
book. You can't knock a judging book by its cover. Yeah. I don't like judging books either.
Yeah.
Well, I was meant to take some pics of IU while she was performing. There were a few problems. Trains were delayed and I arrived at the concert late. It had already started when I got there. And then you can see, this is where he went through this. Just watch the first episode and give us more views.
No, seriously. It's.
You can set the camera up, couldn't take photos. Oh no, that sounds like quite a disaster. It was. My boss is gonna kill me when he finds out, and that's not the end of it. Yep, a quick
Okay,
abridged
why
version
did you
of the
say
night's
that to
event.
begin with?
She didn't look too happy now. Tell her about my gloomy nighttime wanderings to the city, then my chance encounter with IU. I didn't go into every single gory detail. I don't, for instance, tell Marina how excited I got when IU fell on me. But I do tell Marina that IU slapped me for my efforts and called me a pervert. I didn't want to do anything inappropriate to her. I was just trying to do my job. I limit
Yeah, right.
helplessly, my words falling in a tumble from my throat. When lubricated with alcohol, it's surprisingly easy to gush out about the most embarrassing of things. She slapped me really hard too. The whole side of my head is still smarting. Ah yes, you see a red mark on your face now that you mention it. She must have done a number on you. She really did. For an idol, she had a surprising amount of upper body strength. Didn't know she was so powerful. She certainly doesn't look like it. She's so tiny and wears so much pink. Idols are made of tougher stuff than you might think. They pour a lot of time and effort into perfecting their dance routines, and they work long hours. I'm not surprised that IU is so strong. Though I wish she'd learned to use that head of hers. She's so thoughtless. I'm really sorry she caused you so much distress, Hiroki. It's fine. What's done is done. I'm trying not to think about it too much. And the alcohol's certainly helping. My surroundings look hazy and unreal and smoky. My mind is pleasantly numb. One or two things about Marina's words do seem quite odd, though. Sounds like you know IU quite well, not just as an idol, but as a person. Well, yes, I guess you could say that.
Yes, I guess you can say that.
IU and I are close, like I said. We're not family. But we might as well be. She's like a naughty little sister to me, I suppose. What? Really? I didn't know that. Few people do. My relationship with IU isn't widely publicized. IU's good at putting on a cute act before the cameras, but she has a short temper. She can be quite nasty at times. Do you want me to have a word with her? I'm really quite upset that she would treat you so badly. Oh, no, it's fine. Like I said, it's too late to worry about that now. Maybe so, but I do sympathize with you. You must have had a rough night. Well, that's just part of being an adult. I'm used to it. The alcohol has helped, so has talking to you. Thanks for listening to my worries, Marina. It's no problem at all. I'm glad I was able to aid you in some manner, though I wish I could do more. It's partially my fault I was so rude to you. If I disciplined her better, she never would have slapped you. Keeping you in line is my job. Lady Yue asked me to keep an eye on her, and I failed. I feel most humbled. Lady Yue? I wonder who that is, based on the title Marina gave her. She sounds like royalty. Is she a foreign businesswoman? But what connection does she have with Marina and Ayu? I'm a little lost. But I can ponder this. I feel a soft sensation against my thigh. Marina is gripping my upper leg with one hand, her manicured nails digging through the fabric of my pants. Hiroki Marina leans in. Her voice falls to a soft, sultry whisper, which envelops my body like a caress. Cannot overstate how sorry I am that Ayu caused you so many problems. She's a naughty girl, and I will scold her later. But for now, I would like to apologize on her behalf. Would you mind coming back to my office with me? You know what that means.
Yeah.
You know what that means. Hiroki, you know what that means, right?
Hiroki, you dense motherfucker, you know what that means.
Yeah, you better know what that means. You're a fine specimen, man, and it's been a long time since I last found prey worthy of my unique attention. You intrigued me the moment I saw you, so please. Marina licks her lips, her eyes heavy with expectation. Okay, maybe don't go. Don't let me down.
What?
I passed out.
Passed out. It's too much pressure.
Oh yeah, so they did it. There you go.
Oh wow, they
You
literally.
didn't screw up, Hiroki.
So they just. Okay, so they just do it. Okay.
Yeah. Just
I
like
was,
like
I
you
was
know, like on
wondering
the
what the
desk,
heck was going to go on with that, but I guess.
like on the couch, maybe. I don't know.
Well, who knows? Maybe they didn't do it. Maybe they're just like, you know, like doing taxes and she was expecting it.
Yeah, do you think it's bait?
Yeah, I think they're actually just doing taxes.
Why at an office though? Why would you do it in an office? Like, why don't you just go back to your room or something?
Yeah. It's just weird.
Well, she probably owns the building. She's a businesswoman after
It's
all.
such a weird cut. It's such a weird cut.
I must say, I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd be able to go for quite that long, particularly with all that alcohol inside you. You're quite the interesting man, Hiroki. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Marina laughs, her eyes half lidded. As she runs her fingers through my hair. Yeah, my eyes are quarter lidded, that's why too. So like when I sleep, 3/4 of the light gets in. I can't shut it up.
Yeah.
Kind of sad. She's sitting cross-legged up on the floor, wearing her typical businesswoman attire. Meanwhile, I'm laying upon Marina's lap, wearing nothing but my underwear. Under normal under normal circumstances, I'd be able to talk right now. But well, these circumstances are anything other than normal. Met the famous businesswoman Wakatsuki Marina in a small bar on a swanky street. Ooh, swanky.
Swinky.
After plying me with a few drinks, she invited me back to her office. Then we enjoyed ourselves. Now my madness had subsided. Huh?
To a movie.
To a movie.
We watched the movie.
That was such a good movie.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you were able to go at it so long. I thought you were gonna fall asleep during the first half.
It was King Kong.
Now my madness has subsided somewhat. I'm beginning to feel the consequences of my actions. My whole body aches as though I've been thrown off top of Tokyo Tower and my head's killing. Wow. At least I can sit. At least I can rest.
Why is he resting on her thighs? What are you trying to figure out? Like, Why? What's up?
Okay.
What are you trying to track?
How cute. Marina continues to run her hands through
We're
my
actually
hair.
getting close to time, so.
Her
if you wanna
voice
close
a
off
light.
anytime.
No, it's too late. We're going still. We have to figure out what did they do? We have to figure it out. I don't know what they did at the office.
No, we gotta figure this out because it just feel wrong if they did something weird. in the office. That they could have just brought it. She could have just brought her to his bedroom, her bedroom.
Can you ask your mom for us, Kyle? Like, Mom, what does it mean to go at it all night long?
That's horrible. That's horrible. Don't, no.
Can you ask your mom for me, Kyle?
No, not at all. That's horrible. How dare you?
Marina continues to run hands through my hair. Her voice a light lilting.
What is that word?
Lilting. It's a lilting.
Lilting.
Though I put Marina through the ringer, she emerged from our love, making relatively Oh, so, okay, there we go. That's all I wanted to know.
Oh, okay. So they
Thanks,
made
finally.
hearts. They made paper hearts. Okay. All night, you know. That makes so much sense, actually.
Yeah, maybe you can also ask your mom, like, what does it mean to make love all night?
So this has been Sakura Succubus. Do you want to say anything before we close out?
Holy cow! We've been playing for like almost like 50 minutes.
It's only been.
Nah, I'm
30.
just kidding. This from last time.
Alright.
And that's not even the minute time. That's just the time we saved.
Yeah. Alright. Anything to say before we close out?
This is the first version, made by Ren. This is made by Ren.
Red.
What? By Ren?
Yeah.
Well, Ren apostrophe PY
Ren
7.
Pi.
Yeah.
Ren
Seven,
Pi.
three,
I have
two,
a Pi
3, 0.
name right now.
Ren, is your last name Pi?
How did you know?
I know, because we went to high school together.
What does MIT stand for? This school. Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Yep. Pretty much.
Wow, dang! I didn't even know that MIT was in Massachusetts. That's crazy.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Wow, I literally could have guessed like Maryland or Michigan or like Minnesota or something. Or Maine, but I didn't. I went for
Maine.
Massachusetts. That's pretty lucky. Or California.
Yeah, California. Or Nebraska.
Boston, Massachusetts. St. Paul, Minnesota. Lansing, Michigan. Annapolis, Maryland. Maryland. That's another one.
Maryland or Roses.
Maine. I can't remember where the capital of Maine is, though. Starts with an A.
I start with gold sarcophagus.
Maine. Montpelier is Vermont, and New Hampshire is Concord.
Asparagus.
I can't remember what Maine is. Okay, wait. Augusta. It's Augusta. Thank you, Kyle.
School. Augusta.
It's the asparagus.
Here.
It's the asparagus that got me onto
Augusta.
Augusta. Thank you.
One, two. No,
Okay, bye.
Time.